There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far over land and sea. Little child, sad by, very wise was he. Oh, and one day, one magic day, he passed my way. And while we spoke of many fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Our story begins with a journey through a crack into the center of the earth, the hollow earth, where things unseen are seen and things unknown become known. There was a boy who called himself the man I am. He was peculiarly dressed, with a hat that seemed to have opinions of its own, who found himself wandering through a wood that wasn't quite a wood at all. For you see, our well-coiffed, behatted traveler took himself into the woods that very fine day to explore the mysteries of the natural world all around him and ponder the interconnectedness of things. I had become wearied with the shams of science, the hypocrisies of society, the masks men wear. I desired truth, the naked truth, no matter where it leads me, no matter how it changes me. Then suddenly, the wood became vivid, fairy, and brilliant technicolor, as if enchanted. The trees, you see, had begun to whisper mathematical equations, and flowers were solved in complex geometrical problems with their petals. And then he beheld a bizarre phenomenon. Curiouser, he muttered, as he beheld a sight that made him do grand somersaults. There in the clearing, there wasn't a moment before, was a giant alchemical flask that contained both everything and nothing, whose contents flowed upward rather than down, and whose glass surface reflected yesterday's tomorrow, like something one might find in a questionably quizzical apothecary. The covers shifted like a prism in a kaleidoscope's dream, and the boy realized with a start that he was no longer moving through space, but rather that space was moving through him. He had fallen into a crack in the world. I say, where are we? Geography is merely the surface of understanding, said the Sun Queen. Shall we see what lies beneath? And so began a descent into everything, where reality was merely a suggestion rather than a rule. And the journey continued with the Earth Goddess. Draped in aurora light, she extended a shield of mirror-bright consciousness. She said, reflect on this and reflect on that, but never mind where wisdom's at, for in the space between your eyes dwells truth that never truly dies. And as they danced with that wisdom, next came the chrono bird, feathers ticking like seconds, bearing a flower that bloomed in reverse, for tomorrow is never promised. And time says, let there be every moment and instantly. There is space and the radiance of a bright galaxy, and eyes beholding radiance, and the gnats flickering dance, and the sea's expanse, and death and chance. Time makes room for going and coming home, and in time's womb begins all ending. Time is being, and being time is all one thing, the shining, the seen, the dark abounding. And then a quizzical, philosophical frog, bearing a key, forged from morning's first ray, leapt from a pool of liquid thought. Each dawn births 1,000 suns inside, where shadow and light both reside. Unlock the door that leads to thee, to center in your radiance free. And then suddenly, death A rather misunderstood mathematician challenged our boy to a game of existential riddles. Their battle was fought with paradox and solved with laughter. But the scroll of life unfurled itself, its edges swimming with infinite possibilities, and death amused Bel-Air with a grin made of starlight. You can do it, darling! This is the medical version! And then soon, yeah. You gotta give it up for the test, y'all. Death and soon Etidorhpa emerged from twilight corners, offering a scroll bound in starlight. Written in dust of fallen stars are secret, both near and far. Read between cosmic lines, where mystery with meaning twines. And the boy, no longer quite a boy, not sure what he would become, realized that man is more than a physical being. For within him lies all possibilities, towards light, towards knowledge, towards